Spirit, one God, Amen. A symbolic story about an old man who used to spread rumors in the city around his neighbor, telling everyone that his neighbor is a thief. And as a result of many times that he's spreading this, and this rumor start to be spread all around this city, this young man, the neighbor of the old man, was arrested. And when he was arrested, days after that, this young man, he will have to see the judge. And after having been released, this young man sued the old man, and he told the judge, this is a wrong accusation, there is no proof. And in the court, the old man came and told the judge they were just comments that did not harm anyone. He was just saying this, and that didn't harm anyone, and that wasn't the truth. The judge, before passing the sentence on the case, he told that old man, you can write all things you said about this young man in a piece of paper and cut them up, and then go on your way to home, throw them out, and tomorrow you come back to the court, and when you come back you will hear the sentence. So this old man, the next day, he put all the things that accusing this young man and all the comments that he said about this young man, about the neighbor, and after that he cut them and he threw them. He came to the court, and the judge told the old man, before you receive the sentence, you will have to go out now and gather all the pieces of paper and come to hear the sentence. But the old man then said, I can't do that. The wind spread them all, and I can't find any of them now. So the judge here replied and told that old man, in the same way, simple comments you said may destroy someone to such an extent that one is not able to fix it anymore. If you can't speak well of someone, rather do not say anything. And this story teaches us that our words are matter. Words are matter. I came to this statistic, and I read this statistic a few years ago, and I went back to check it, and I found it different. They said the average person speak around 3,500 words per day. And this is average. They said women may speak up to 5,000 words a day, and men can speak around 2,000, and the average is around 3,500 or so. But that was one statistic. When I checked this and I found like this is around 2 million words a year, I found now that an average person can speak to 11 million a word per year. And of course, considering all media and all channels and everything that also considered. And that tells us the importance of our words, the importance of our words. In today's reading in the morning, when we read from the Catholic Epistle of St. James, chapter 3, about the tongue and talking about the words. And St. James mentioned two things. The first part is facts, and the second part are dangers of the untamed tongue or the uncontrolled tongue. The first part about facts, and there are two facts he mentioned. The first fact, that small or little thing can control big or great things. A small thing can control great things. And he gave us this illustration about the bit in horse's mouth, or that small or rather in the horse's mouth. And the second illustration the bit in the horse's mouth, and the second illustration about the rudder in the ships. And those two small things but can control big things. The bit in the horse's mouth can control the horse, and that rudder in the ship can control the ship. And that's the first thing. Small or little thing can control big things. A small tongue can control the whole body or the whole person. The second fact that St. James mentioned, that contradictions cannot come from the same source. You can't see evil and good from the same source. You can't see blessing and cursing from the same mouth. You can't see a spring that send forth fresh water and bitter water. You can't see a fig tree that bear olives, or you can't see a grapevine that can bear figs. All these contradictions cannot come from the same source. And those are the two facts that St. James told us about in James chapter 3. He also told us about two dangerous things of the uncontrolled tongue, the untamed tongue. There are two dangerous things that if we leave our tongue without controlling it, we can have those two dangerous things. Number one, he said that the tongue is like a fire. How great a forest a little fire kindles, and the tongue is a fire, a word of iniquity. The tongue is so set among our members that it defiles the whole body and sets on fire the course of nature, and it is set on fire by hell. You can see just a spark of fire can burn the forest or can burn a house. Same way, a small word can cause a lot of troubles. A small comment can cause a lot of divisions. A small article you can write, can cause wars and divisions. And that's the first dangerous thing about the untamed or uncontrolled tongue. The second thing of the uncontrolled or untamed tongue is, as St. James mentioned in verse 7 and 8, every kind of beast and bird, of reptile and creatures of the sea is tamed and has been tamed by mankind. But no man can tame the tongue. It is an unruly evil full of deadly poison. It's very dangerous because the untamed tongue, the uncontrolled tongue, can be an unruly evil, like doesn't have any rule, like someone who has a knife in a place and keep killing everyone, and no law, no rules, nothing to control this person. Same way, the uncontrolled tongue will be unruly evil. Deadly poison, like can, from the mouth, from the tongue, one word can poison someone. Doesn't have to be physically, like said in here in this verse, like deadly poison, like can make someone dead. It doesn't have to be dead physically, but this person can be dead psychologically, mentally. Like it doesn't have to be physically, but someone may put someone else down. Someone may gossip someone, or a girl can gossip for another girl or spread rumors, and that it's deadly poison for this person. And those are the two dangerous things of the uncontrolled tongue. One, it's like a fire, and two is like an unruly evil or deadly poison. Of course, there are ways how to control the tongue, and as the fathers teaching us how we can control this, there are many things and practical things and steps that we can follow in controlling the tongue. God willing, we see this in the next time. Glory be to God forever and ever. Amen.